Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to John's Model Making. Today we're carrying on with the Spitfire diorama, issues 113, 114. Now with these two we'll finish the water tank, and here we have the parts. This is issue 113, so we have a water tank trailer control box, front wheel support, front wheel, chassis frame, rear left tyre and wheel, and front wheel axle. That's just the pin basically. There are the parts. We've done that before. It's quite pliable, the tyre. Fix that on the frame, control box, and there's the front wheel supports. That is it. That is completed work. And here we have a picture of refuelers in action. Ground crew in Famagusta, Cyprus. Refueler Hawker Hurricane belonging to number 213 Squadron. A small trailer similar to the one assembled in this issue brings water to the aircraft. The squadron was based in Cyprus towards the end of 1941. Excellent stuff. And here we have issue 114, hauls and details for the water tank trailer. All these details here. We add ground crew refueler. There he is. There's that guy. Blue eyes again. You know why they call them blue-eyed boys, isn't he? And went through the instructions, just pop on the details, and then that will be completed work. The water tank trailer has been completed, and I believe in 115 we start on the Bowser rear axle with wheels and tyres for the Bowser. Excellent stuff. And going back to issue 113 at the magazines, we have Crossing the Chinwin. That's an excellent story of the Spitfire. And then number 17 Squadron, here we have Spitfires dressed up as BF-109s. This is an RAF Battle of Britain display in September 1950. That's an excellent read as well. Then the Battle for Berlin, main picture. There's an American bomber. The bombers have actually been dropped from a higher aircraft, and they've took out the stabilizer and the rear tail wing, and that meant that aircraft went into spin and crashed, and I believe all on board died. Top Soviet ace Ivan, in 1944 he was never shot down during the war and returned safely to Russia, where he remained in the Air Force. He died in Moscow on 8th of August 1991. Sorry I can't pronounce his surname. And then issue 114, there is a story in here of another flying ace. First of all is the Pacific Seafires. They were similar to Spitfire Mark IVs, I believe. And here we have William Rose, a lesser known Spitfire ace. William Bill Rose claims 7 victories during the Battle of Britain, was credited with 9 more victories in the defence of Malta. Spitfire ace pilot officer Bill Rose of number 122 Squadron, photographed in January 1942. And here we have a picture of him. He's demonstrating the controls of an aircraft to an eager student at a Wings for Victory exhibition in 1943 while he was with the publicity branch of the Air Ministry. And here we have a picture. Spitfire 2A P7896 of number 72 Squadron, Acklington in March 1941. Flight Sergeant Bill Rose enjoyed considerable success with this unit during the Battle of Britain. That's a brilliant read as well. And then we have Iwo Jima and Okinawa. Another excellent read. And here we have an absolutely famous photograph. American soldiers raising the flag on Iwo Jima. I believe this was recreated for the photographer, because originally when they did it they couldn't find the original 6 soldiers, US Marines, that raised the flags, but they recreated it for propaganda purposes, and then they actually traced them down, the soldiers, and I believe some of them went on a fundraiser back in America. Excellent read. Well, there we go, that's the magazines in 113, 114, so let's get on with the build. Okay, let's get the parts out. There we go, those are all the parts. Now there's a trailer from previous. So first of all, let's put the tyre on the wheel, just like that. Excellent stuff. Like that. goes on there like that. We have got a couple of screws. I did keep one from previous, so I'll use the previous one. Just make sure it's central. There we go. Excellent. That's fantastic. Now we got the control box, which is this one. That goes over here and here. I bet that just fits in place there. Yeah, oh there we go. Don't need to glue that. That's good. Don't use glue if you don't need to. That's gone in brilliant. Yeah, just like that. Okay, next thing we need is this frame. Now this frame has no pegs on it, but it can go. You can see where it sits. There's cutouts underneath there, and there, like that. We'll have to glue that one in place. Okay, we got the glue. You can see there, and there. So just pop some glue on this. A little bit. Don't need a great deal. There we go. There we go. There's a close-up shot. Let's see. There we go. That's that in place. And there we go. Control box at the front. Now what we need to do is put the front wheel on here. So basically what we do need is this pin. Put that to one side. Put that there like that. So the wheel goes in there and the pin goes through the middle. If we can line all these up, it'd be great. I have to use my finger to get it through, and then I can press it down on there. That was not. There we go. That should be enough. You don't want to push it through too much. Excellent. Quite fiddly that. Very loose at one end. Now we push that through there. There's two holes in there, and that is where that is supposed to go. Angle it up. We're going to have to angle it up. Well, that means I'm going to force that. Oh, there we go. That was not as straightforward as the instructions made it look. And that goes there, like that. But there we go. That is that front wheel support in place. Let's see if it moves. It does move. Excellent stuff. Oh, very fiddly. So that is our shoot 113 completed. Excellent. Let's have a look at 114. Okay, we've got the parts. Let's get them out of the box. There he is. No, he hasn't got blue eyes. He's got brown eyes. Excellent stuff. There we go. Let's have a look at his face. There you can see his brown eyes. He's got blue eyes in the picture. Nothing wrong with brown eyes. Put them to one side. Let's get the other parts out. So now, first of all, what we need, I believe, these two parts. Let's go in here. There we go. It's a water pump and water pump bracket. There we go. Water pump water pump bracket, and that goes on back end of this trailer. Now there's a large peg and a small peg. They go in here. There we go, that's in place. Excellent stuff. Okay, what we have next, these four, and they're calling these shock absorbers. I need to trim these because they've been snipped off a sprue and they look a little bit scruffy on the ends there. Nope, that's how they're supposed to be. Right, these just go in the ends here, basically. Nope, that's not going to stay in, that's going to have to be glued in. Okay, now let's glue these in place. Basically, one goes there, 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 and over here. You can just about see the holes. Yep. So we'll pop them in place. I put two at the back already in place. Just doing the front ones now. I haven't used glue. After all, they do go in quite. Yeah, they will go in position. There we go. So the front ones is a little bit fiddly, of course. No. Yep. There we go. So you can see one here, one here, and two on the back. Excellent, that's them in place. Shock absorbers. Okay, now we've got the two taps. This one is larger than the other one and it goes into the larger hole. Let's see if that will just pop in place. Struggling a bit to get in there, to be honest. Try the smaller one. Very fiddly indeed. That one should go in. Yep, that one's going in alright. This one. I think there's a cut out there, is it? It's got a shape to it, D-shaped. Doesn't look like it there on that, but we'll try it at the top. There we go. That's them two taps in place. Do the hubcaps in a minute. Now what we need is this piping. So I need to unwrap all this. And again, try and take the kinks out of it. Stretch it out a little bit. And one end in here. Yep, which will go on there, but that's come out, so I think we're going to have to definitely glue that end in place. So I'll just do that. There we go, that's that end glued in there. Once we've got the glue out, might as well put the hubcaps on. And put a little bit on there, tag it there, and then just drop that in place like that. And then same with this one, just a little drop, it's there, and put that one in place. Excellent. Now the other end of this goes in here like that. I think that's as far as that will go. That's quite a nice tight fit, so we'll leave that like that. Now what we need to do is to wrap the rest of this hose around the trailer. Excellent. That is the water tank trailer completed. There we go. Here's our man. There's his feet support. Brilliant stuff. Well, excellent. That's something 1314 complete. All them wheels do work. That is really fiddly. Trying to get it through there. You're always afraid with this plastic that it might snap because it's not very strong, but nothing does. Well, maybe just me, but it's all in place. I only glue in where I need to. If it's a tight fit pushing it in, I just leave it. I don't like gluing everything in because you never know, but I mean it's not going to come apart that anyway, and at least the wheels all turn on that. And there's our man. He's looking, is he going to stand? Is he heck? There we go, just the camera so you can see him. There's our man. There's the trailer. That is finished now. So 115, it was, as we've already seen, is the Bowser. That is going to be brilliant. So just 6 more issues. Fantastic. Now that's going to look brilliant with the rest of the diorama. And the Spitfire is working beautifully. So anyway, until next month, that is it. Thanks for watching. If you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you for the next 4. I believe they're being processed on the 28th, so it might only be 3 weeks before I do get them, which will be brilliant. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye.